Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm here at level 111 and I'm going to be showing you guys their set, just everything they have here. I want to say thank you so much to Jeffrey for having me here. So I'll show you guys everything they have. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Give him another hand, give him another hand.
Look at the studio, bro. Bro, sick. Look at this.
If only we had like a big light to follow us.
I know. I'm good. Thank you though.
You know what? We're gonna do it like this. You're gonna.
How about we shotgun? Hey guys, welcome to
Spills all over you.
Turn it.
That'd be kind of like
That'd be kind of lit. That'd be kind of lit, honestly.
Hey, I would stay on the video.
Right?
Like,
You can't wait
with a shotgun. Got
Watch what happens next.
Yeah, what happens?
Then you're not gonna believe what happens next. You're like 45 seconds, you're like, what's gonna happen?
So you're gonna. How I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna up on you. Like I'm gonna start over here. All right, get into like the center of the area.
Yeah, the lighting like is really good right there.
I'm just gonna.
Let me know when you're ready.
Get the exposure and stuff correct. Just give me a sec, guys, okay? And action.
Hey, your girl Stephanie Hernandez here with my girl, my beautiful girl, Bianca Ramirez, Coachella Valley's influencer. Take it away.
Hi guys, let me show you around level 111 and show you where I create my content.
Wow, yes, that was
How do you think we did?
Horrible. So
I
where's
think
the
we
waiter?
did great, guys. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm probably gonna show you guys the clip. We're most likely gonna show you guys the clip after this of like everything put together. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and follow her on Instagram. I'll leave it on the screen for those watching, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Stephanie Hernandez here with your girl, Bianca Ramirez. I know most of you guys know her from YouTube, Instagram. She has a boutique. What doesn't this girl have, right? Well, guess what? Today you guys are gonna get to know her on a personal level. I'm excited to get to know more about Bianca Ramirez. So I want to kind of just jump into it, you know, and me being like, you know, an entrepreneur myself, I know it's not easy, but you make it look so easy, Bianca. So I know people need to know the behind the scenes of like who Bianca Ramirez really is. So, you know, just share with us, like, how did, you know, like, how was it your experience, like, growing up? What led you to be so motivated to be the person you are today?
Okay, like, where do I start? I was born here in the Coachella Valley, born and raised. I can't say I had like the perfect way of growing up. It wasn't always perfect, you know. I was very much closed off growing up. I went here in Coachella up until the age of 5, where I was put into foster care until I was then released to my parents. Yeah. And it's kind of hard to talk about. So I grew up, was in foster care, didn't have my best experiences. I was in the system and I just didn't grow up perfect. I lived through a lot, and
me personally, I believe in energy a lot. So I feel like sometimes people that go through trauma experience or very bad experiences, even myself, like it's kind of hard to become a good person. But how do you manage to stay a good person after all of that you went through?
After my foster care experience and like dealing with abuse and like etc that I don't really talk about, because I feel like when I'm so open about it, people like to use it to their advantage and like they're mad and stuff. So I don't want to get too into detail to like what I was going through when I was in the foster care system. But as I grew older, I started school, you know. I was very closed off. I didn't really have a lot of connections with like friendships and stuff because I was always hurt, you know? So I started elementary school. Yeah, that didn't go so good for me. I was bullied for being overweight.
No way.
Yeah,
you look good now. They're probably like looking at your gram like, damn.
Yeah, I used to be I was 14 years old. I was 170.
Wow.
I didn't have a lot of friends because I wasn't the prettiest girl. I wasn't like I was just not attractive to look at, you know. So
Yeah.
I was bullied, and then from there on, I lost a lot of weight because of depression. So that took me into a toll until high school. I started to get more into sports.
Okay.
Yeah, to keep myself out of my house because I did live in a very toxic household that I just had to get away from. So I gravitated more towards sports and like trying to like clear my mind from like all that stuff at home, you know.
Nice. So you know sports? What kind of sports do you play?
I played soccer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I played soccer. I did track and field. I spent most of my time at the park.
So what
Yeah.
what do you think changed? Like, when was that moment where you're like, you know what, like, I have to, you know, make something out of myself, you know? Because you're not just like an Instagram like influencer. You
Mhm.
also have your own business, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
So it's like, what kind of like led you to like, you know, drift into like that field?
What led me into like becoming more into influencing was the fact that I started to gravitate towards social media more than reality, and it's like a bad thing to say, but it's like it was like my piece, you know. I
Yeah.
started posting more as a senior in high school and junior in high school, and I started to notice like people really liked me. People really liked how I was. I was outspoken. I didn't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
it was me, you know. I didn't have to be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
not have to how do you say, I didn't have to correct myself for people to like me. That's not something I want to do, you know. I want to
No.
come off as authentic as I can on and off camera. I don't want to be a person that's like, oh hey, like this, you know. Like, I'm gonna be very outspoken. I'm gonna be
That's
me.
good. Yeah.
And so I started to gravitate more towards social media. And I told myself when I hit my senior year, I was like, what do I want to do for a career, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what's, like, do I want to become a police officer? Do I want to become like a, you name it, a nurse or something? So after graduation, I started college at Cal State San Bernardino.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I decided to major in kinesiology and business.
Ooh,
so
she's not only pretty, she's smart too.
yeah, so I wanted to go for physical therapy.
Yeah.
And during the end years of senior year, I started my online boutique, which was Love by B Collection at 19. I started from home, so I had people coming to my house and like picking up like,
Dang, hustler.
girl, I was like, if I'm gonna like make something out of myself, I'm gonna still chase my dreams. I'm gonna still like go to school. And like right now I'm currently not going to school because I have like the store and I have so much to juggle, but I will be going back to school.
Oh.
But I started my own little store, I would say, like from home. So I had girls like come in and buying lashes and like clothes literally from my house, guys. Like, I would have like a little drive-through,
Aw.
like a food drive-through from my house. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I'll have my little sister like, hey girl, like when I wasn't there, like, can you go package my things and like run outside? So my little sister was like a big help for me.
Yeah.
So I started that. Was going to school. I wanted to become a physical therapist. I still do. And yeah, and then later on down the line, I started to get a bunch of opportunities for influencing. So I started to help a lot of small businesses in the Valley. I started to do a lot of collaborations. And me just getting like a bunch of free stuff and stuff. Yeah, I'm very grateful for the things I've gotten, but if I can say anything, like, I've never gotten paid for like anything. Like, I've done collaborations only once, and that's because they wanted to give me money, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been doing influencing for like a couple of years, and like I never asked for $1. So for me, it's more like now that I'm blowing up more, I have to like, not that I want to, because now I'm becoming more monetized, but it's more like I have to think about like, how am I gonna put food on my table, you know?
Yeah,
like,
you have to make a profit, girl. It's not a non-profit, so
Yeah.
y'all better run her a check.
So yeah, I was doing influencing for a while. Still I'm doing it, and then as of 2022, I decided to collaborate with 2 other girls and opening a store, and now have my own store. I'm
That's so good.
influencing.
Congratulations. That's a big deal. And I know it sounds like, you know, I'm pretty sure people follow you on social media, you know, and then they see your stories and then they're like, damn, you know, she's always put together, all this stuff.
No, it's really hard. And then I also work a 9-to-5, guys. Like, I'm a physical therapist, so I help babies. Yeah, like, I love it. Like,
dang, girl,
I don't
what you do? There you go, no
it's
excuses.
hard. Yeah, but I don't ever want to, like when I decided I want to do something in life, it was more like I want to help people. I'm not, like, I noticed I was a very, like, people helper.
Yeah, I get that vibe from you too, especially from what you've been through and how you say you've been even doing deals for free. Like, not a lot of people will do that.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people have like the influence and the followers that you do, like in real life. You know, like you can be popping on the ground, but how are you in real life really does matter too, and you do both. So that's like really good, you know. So
yeah, I had to sit down and talk to myself and be like, Bianca, like, I love to help people, you know, and I feel like I do it in like the sense of like I want to help that little girl. Like, I don't get emotional about it, but like I told myself, like, I want to help that little girl who was like in the system that like never got the help, you know. When I was there, and like it's sad.
Yeah, and you're going to be that voice for the people that might not have that voice, that was that little Bianca, you know, or was that other girl that might not have like an opportunity to maybe be Bianca, but because of Bianca, she's going to be able to have an opportunity, you know. So that's good. You've never forgot about that, you know. And I feel like that's very important. Why you probably going to continue to be blessed because of that, you know. Like, so that's very important. So it's like, I know you said you were having a conversation with yourself. So like, what was that
like I decided, like, about? I told myself, I'm like, if I'm gonna do something in this life, it's gonna be to help like people. I see like later on in the future, like I want to start my own charity and like foundation, help those that are like still put in a situation that I was put in, you know. Like, we don't talk about it a lot, but it's still going on, and it's sad.
Yeah, and it's very important, you know. At least, you know, I mean, sometimes it sucks being that person in that situation. I'm sure you being young, like, you're probably like, damn, why am I going through this? Yeah. But it's like, now you probably understand why you had to go through stuff, and now like you've actually learned from it, and you're not like holding yourself back. Cheers. Here, cheers to future Bianca. Ramirez. Yeah, like, I mean, that's from what you've told me to where you're at now. It's crazy, you know. It's like
no, but it's like, it's more like I don't ever want my story to be like a little pity story, or like for people to feel sorry about me. No, I want people to be like, damn, like, this girl who's like in the system, and like, like, I could have not been here today if it wasn't for me, like, just being so tough, you know, like. I want people to just be like, damn, like, if I can do it, like, anybody can do it, you know. Like, I've had negative thoughts of like not being here, you know, like, and I like, how do you say it? I'm sorry, like, to myself, you know. But I think myself enough, you know, like, I pushed myself, and I just want to keep going, you know. And
you have to be proud of how far you came, you know. That's good, like, because you said, you know, you're not throwing a pity party, like, you're opening yourself and being transparent, which I think is beautiful, you know, especially for like your followers, everybody that follows you, that way they can know you like on a personal level, you know, because it's like, that's not a lot of people are willing to share like what they've gone through.
That's what makes me me, you know. Like, I don't want to fabricate anything. I don't want to be like, oh, like, I'm Mrs. Perfect, I miss this, like, I'm not, dude. Like, I still go through shit, like, speaking now, like, I still go through shit, you know, like, it's more of like, I want to leave something for me, you know, like, in my family, you know. I don't want to be like give up and just like, oh, I'm done, like, you know. I want to keep going. Yeah, so where do you see Bianca Ramirez, or her shops going, YouTube, social media, like, what's next? What's next? Just growing it, you know, like, just involving more of my friends, you know, my family, involving more girls, I just want to grow and help my community. Yeah, definitely. That's beautiful. So, I mean, okay, now switching up from like the everything. So what's like one thing that maybe most people around you don't know about you? Be anything, you know? I'm very, only my close people know about me, but I'm very, funny. I'm very stupid. I can be very dumb. I can be very open like to speaking about certain shit. Yeah. And I feel like people get me, like, look at me and they're like, oh my gosh, she's stuck up, or like she's like not that open. Like, I'm a very open person. If you sit down and talk to me, like, I'm all for it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that's one thing that people don't like see me as.
Well, that's good. So there you have it, guys and girls. She's a funny girl.
She's a funny girl.
Everyone loves a funny boss bitch.
Yeah, but my past is my past, and like I just thank God, like I moved from it, you know. I know I didn't deserve anything that happened to me in the past with everything going on, but I know, like, I just want to help those who can find an outlet, you know, who can find somewhere to like not feel like that.
Yeah, and how you mentioned that for you during that time, like your outlet was like soccer, and then it was social media.
I feel so sorry. Like, I was a little girl, I didn't know better, you know. Like, I was abused in like a system that I thought was gonna like protect me, you know. I was starved, like I was literally starved, dude. Like, they would put chains on the fridge when I was hungry, and like they would starve us until the night, like sad shit. But
it's not your fault, but it's like who you became has made you like the Bianca, like 3-point version today. You know, it would mean like you wouldn't be maybe as tough as you are today if like that wouldn't have happened. Not saying you deserve that, nobody deserves that, but
nobody does.
But now you have like a part of you that wants to help other people, you know, which I think is good. But anything else that you want to share with your followers, your friends, everybody? I'm
just like not trying to look at the camera and cry right there.
Don't look at her cry, guys. Don't look at her. Like,
screenshot me crying.
No, don't screenshot. I'm gonna start crying too. I'm like,
it's because it's like, I don't know, like I'm very open to like speaking about sensitive like topics.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot, like, as you've seen, like, it's just like hard to get it out. But it's more like, I know, like, hearing my story and hearing like where I come from is gonna help like a lot of girls who, you know, like feel like.
There's probably Bianca out there watching, you know, like looking for an outlet.
Yeah, Bianca looking for an outlet, definitely.
There you have it, guys. There's Bianca Ramirez. It's personal story, intimate, direct, transparent. I love her already. If you guys aren't following her already, hopefully you guys subscribe to her channel even more, and you know.
Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Just remember, the sky's the limit. You can do anything you guys want to do in life. Don't ever feel like you're alone or not, and you know, just keep pushing. The minute you feel like you're gonna give up, just know like it's gonna work and it's gonna happen for you. So yeah, that's
awesome.
all I have to say.
Well, I'm inspired.
You're like, I'm inspired, girl.
All right, bye guys.
Bye guys. Thank you for watching.
This was a prop. Here.